I'd like to welcome everyone, parents, grandparents, friends, family, school board members, state representatives, staff, and most importantly, the class of 2022. 2020, that sounds like something for us parents, like something out of a movie, but it's just around the corner for our youngsters here in 5th grade. It seemed like an eternity to get here when these students started out in kindergarten or after. Each year at this time we celebrate another class moving on, and we talk about the exciting challenges ahead in middle school, and I'll offer my advice to each and every one of you, and I'll try to also capture what this 5th grade group is all about. Over the last few years I've gotten to know some of the students pretty well. To be honest, some more than others. We've had some good fireside chats in my office. This class really embodies what everything, in my mind, what really our native students are all about. They truly are a great group. They're respectful, they're responsible, they're compassionate to those in need. They're always willing to help others. They're also very curious. They ask great questions. They have a strong desire to learn and make themselves and our community better. These qualities and many others will undoubtedly help them as they pursue whatever they are interested in middle school and beyond. Just as a few parents have said over me the last few weeks, I'm really going to miss this group. I actually had a call this afternoon from a parent of an early house student, and she wanted to just compliment this group on their behavior on Super Kids Day. Our 5th graders go out on Super Kids Day and offer assistance and help the younger students. This parent was amazed at how helpful, how understanding, how compassionate the kids are. And she wanted to make sure that that was mentioned tonight. I agree with her. This is a great group. So now, advice from me. This was rough because I don't have a lot of good advice. But I'm going to go back to what my grandpa told me before I went to college. So, here's my best advice for the 5th graders. Keep asking questions of everyone and everything. Experience is a great teacher, but asking someone with experience is also a great way to learn. Say please and thank you. Pretty simple, but often not done. It shows respect, and the point here is that little things make a difference. Work hard. The harder you work, the luckier you get. Thomas Jefferson said this over 200 years ago, and it still holds true today. Persevere and be tough. This is one of my favorites. There's going to be some bumpy roads ahead of you, and it won't always be easy. Like my grandpa said, tough times don't last, but tough people do. Last and most importantly, this is from me and the staff here at Krause. Come back and visit. Tell us what you're doing. We love hearing about everything you're doing, all the great adventures you're on, and what lies ahead for this great group. So with that, welcome. And let's begin by recognizing those that have earned the Principal's Award. Probably one of my favorite things, for those of you that attended the Principal's Award. It's a great way for me to get to know some of the students that maybe don't make frequent trips to the office, maybe some of the other students. And we honor those students once a month, and we have a nice pizza luncheon the next day, and I've learned a great deal about what goes on in the homes in this community, some of which you probably want me to know about, and some you probably don't. So what I'd like to do is have anyone in 5th grade here that has earned the Principal's Award, if you could stand at this time, let's give them a big round of applause. I'd like you to stay standing. If you've earned it more than once, which is very difficult to do, stay standing. The students that have earned it more than once, very good. Thank you. All right, the highest honor that we give here at Krause at this award ceremony is the Presidential Achievement Award. This award has a very difficult criteria to meet for the students. All the students that were selected this year met the following criteria. Students must have satisfactory or higher on their citizenship. in each of the marking periods. These students must have earned all A's or 3s or better in math for the entire school year. Finally, these students must have scored at the 85th percentile or higher on our NWPA online assessment in both math and reading. Very difficult to do. And I have 3 students that have earned that this year. I have a letter from Barack Obama about this award program, and I want to read what it says. Please accept my congratulations on receiving the President's Education Award. It is a privilege to join your family, friends, and teachers in recognizing this impressive achievement. The creativity and energy of our young people drive our nation's progress, and this accomplishment speaks to your hard work in the classroom. Bright, motivated students like you who excel in school inspire me, and I know you will use your knowledge and passion to shape the future. By staying engaged and always making an effort to help those around you, you can prepare for your own success and contribute to writing the next great chapter in our American story. Again, congratulations. If you remain focused and keep pushing yourself, there is no limit to what you can achieve. I expect you to continue doing exceptional things. So the students, and I'd like to give each of them a round of applause because I think it's a big deal. We'll start first with Faith McIntyre. Savannah Solomon. And finally, Kayla Whitney. All right, the next part of our program, just as we rehearse, I'm sure the students are going to remember exactly what to do. We're going to have Mrs. Campbell's students start coming forward at this time. Mrs. Campbell's students.
Students gather, I just want to say a few words about them. So 5th graders, I want to congratulate you on each of the achievements that have led you to this meaningful point in your lives. As of tonight, you are officially completed with your elementary years. Parents, just like Mr. Sutton said, I want to tell you what a pleasure it has been to work with your students this year. I can honestly say that this group of students is some of the most compassionate, kindest students I've ever had the privilege of working with. You should be very proud of the hardworking, caring individuals they are becoming. As you know, 5th grade is truly a challenging year. While there were many struggles along the way, each of them demonstrated that they have the perseverance and desire to succeed. So students, while today might bring the end of your elementary years, it also marks a new beginning. As you bid farewell to our elementary school, you also say hello to middle school, a place that will be sure to provide you with new learning experiences each and every day. A new school, complete with the highly anticipated lockers, hallways where you don't have to walk in straight lines anymore, switching of classes with different teachers, and maybe even some new friends. So as you come up to receive your awards tonight, I want to leave you with a few pieces of advice for your upcoming school years. I encourage you to always put forth your best effort, be kind to others, be yourself, and follow your dreams. You should be incredibly proud of how far you have come, and I'm truly excited to see what the future holds for each of you. So at this time, I'm going to announce each one of them has received the certificate of 5th grade completion, and then a few of them student council, and then many of them safety awards. Alyssa Andrews, Safety Patrol. Gianna Anoni, Safety Patrol. Jack Beauchamp, Safety Patrol. Angela Bowerman, Safety Patrol. Raylan Caraway, Safety Patrol. Mickey Farah, Safety Patrol. Mason Fitch, Safety Patrol. Jake Fleming, Safety Patrol. Hannah Drew, Safety Patrol. Rebecca King, Safety Patrol. Ned Kubik, Safety Patrol. Marissa Morasco, Safety Patrol. Ian McKnight, Safety Patrol. Thomas Major. Shelby Pedajicic, Safety Patrol. Blake Pretty, Safety Patrol. Annika Brisby, Safety Patrol. Emilia Reed, Safety Patrol. Trevor Romarsic, Safety Patrol and Student Council. Allie Seiler, Safety Patrol and Student Council. Ryan Sutherland, Safety Patrol. Preston Slakovich, Safety Patrol. Liliana Thomas, Safety Patrol. Travis Van Heist, Safety Patrol. Alexandra Volku, Safety Patrol. Samantha Winnie, Safety Patrol. And Zachary Wolf, Safety Patrol. Thank you.
All right, good. This is Samarica's class. Come up this time. Mrs. Samarica can't be here tonight. She's actually at a state conference in Lansing giving feedback on the new MSTEP assessment. We're hoping she represents us well, so she couldn't make it tonight.
Okay, so I will talk like I'm her. She left a speech. I am sorry that I cannot be with you tonight. I want to thank the students, parents, faculty, administration, and community for allowing me to do what I truly love every day. I know you entrust your children to me for a whole year of their very young lives, and I don't take that lightly. This has been an amazing group of young people. I have never accomplished as much with this class as I have this year. We worked together and they accomplished a lot. So this is to her students. She wants you to be kind and loving, work smarter, not harder. With rights come responsibilities. It's not about being smart, it's about the effort. And I'm going to wish you luck I'm not going to wish you luck because it's not about luck. It's about creating your own opportunities. Set goals and find a way to accomplish them. You're going to be amazing in middle school and beyond. Ethan Chun, Safety Patrol and Student Council. Jamie Costa, Safety Patrol and Perfect Attendance. Benjamin Codard, Safety Patrol. Eliana Couch, Safety Patrol. Ashley Fleming, Safety Patrol. Annalise Germanson, Safety Patrol. Marissa Giannoni, Safety Patrol. Carson Gray. Melissa Miller. Adrian Krasinski, Safety Patrol. Addison Lane, Safety Patrol. Joseph Superior, Safety Patrol. Danielle Locke, Safety Patrol and Perfect Attendance. Evan Melba, Safety Patrol. Amy Marinette, Safety Patrol. Kristen Pastor, Safety Patrol. Nathan Chapman, Safety Patrol. Safety Patrol. Elizabeth Simpson, Safety Patrol. Savannah Solomon, Safety Patrol. Jonathan Thomas Strunk, Safety Patrol. Bradley Colin, Safety Patrol. Paige Kempler, Safety Patrol. Andy Trujano, Safety Patrol. Salvatore Viviano, Safety Patrol. Kyle Foss, Safety Patrol and Student Council. Easton White, Safety Patrol. Kayla Whitney, Safety Patrol.
I should have mentioned the far more handsome and with much more hair principal to my left, your right, Mr. Schaefer, the middle school principal, is of course welcoming them into the middle school, and I'd like to thank him for coming as well. Let's give him a round of applause. All right, can I have Mr. Keller students come forward at this time? Mr. Keller students.
Okay, at this time I'd just like to say a few words. I'd like to begin with a quick story from the safety trip to C.J. Barrymore's just last week. As I ate lunch with the other 5th grade teachers, a few students came by to invite me to play Water Wars, which is pretty much a balloon fight on steroids. I knew that it wasn't going to turn out well for me when on the way over, one of the students said, "No matter what, you can't give us E's on the report card." As the battle began, the balloons were flying, and soon enough, my own students were chucking water balloons at my back, and from every other direction too. By the end, they had definitely defeated me. I share this story because that's what makes 5th grade great. I'm very proud of these students. Some of them I've had in class for 2 years after teaching them in 3rd grade as well. These students have accomplished great things. All of them have made significant growth on NWEA. They were the first students to take the M-Step. 12 of them earned 85 points and 80% accuracy or better for AR. In fact, one student even earned over 700 points. They accomplished all these great things while being in orchestra, chorus, and many other sports. I'm very proud to say that I had a part in these students' success. I know they will continue that success at the middle school. To my students, it's been a fun year, and I wish you all the best in your school career. At this time, I'd like to announce my students to their farewell. Nolan Ackerman, Safety Patrol. Caitlin Arnott, Safety Patrol, Perfect Attendance. Megan Brown, Safety Patrol. Mackenzie Curtis, Safety Patrol. Ella Davey, Safety Patrol. Lydia DeBacher, Safety Patrol. Max Dykes, Safety Patrol. Ben Flores, Safety Patrol. Lisette Yanez Molina, Safety Patrol. James Harding, Safety Patrol. Levi Harris. Alexis House, Safety Patrol. Allison Heckler, Safety Patrol. Anastasia Mission. Annabelle Pelton, Safety Patrol. Sandra Petrovsky, Safety Patrol. Jacob Phillips. Sarah Polson, Safety Patrol. Jacob Kwan, Safety Patrol. Destiny Perez, Safety Patrol, Student Council. Haley Schramm, Safety Patrol. Julia Turnes, Safety Patrol, Student Council. Brendan Moline, Safety Patrol. Boston, Safety Patrol. Jared Weiss, Safety Patrol. Rebecca White, Safety Patrol. Antonio Whitmore, Safety Patrol, perfect attendance. Jessica Weir, Safety Patrol. Ella Zobey, Safety Patrol.
And Mrs. Monet, students come forward at this time.
Welcome. This is always a happy but sad day for me. As I reflect back on the past 9 months, I realize that throughout the year I put a lot of emphasis on providing evidence. You always need to provide evidence to support your thoughts and opinions, I always tell them. This year has been a very successful and life-changing year in many ways. And it is my turn to provide you with evidence to support my opinion. Each and every one of you has worked so hard and put forth a lot of effort in everything you did to make this year successful. So much so that one student, after a team test, said, "My brain is melted and it's coming out my ears." I know this year has been life-changing because after the Santa shop, one student said, "Mrs. Monet, I know what it's like to be a dad." Not knowing what to expect, I turned and looked at the student and quickly saw what he was referring to. He was picking fuzz out of his mouth from the huge beard he just bought. We have shared much this year: humor, educational successes, life-changing experiences and challenges. But today marks the end of your time in elementary school. You have mastered so much and have built a strong educational foundation that you'll use for the rest of your time in school. This is an incredible feat, and you should be proud of yourselves. I feel honored to have been a part of your accomplishment. Thank you for a wonderful year, and I'll miss all of you. Well, it's time to say goodbye to elementary and hello to middle school. Are you ready? Ella Arnold, Safety Patrol. Giovanni Amorino, Safety Patrol. Emma Cleveland, Safety Patrol. Elizabeth Daw, Safety Patrol. Mason DeBacher, Safety Patrol, Student Counselor. Sarah Doles, Safety Patrol. Larissa Finley, Safety Patrol. Alec Gann, Safety Patrol. Sabrina Grove, Safety Patrol. Drew Kalush, Safety Patrol. Nicole Kavanaugh, Safety Patrol, and perfect attendance. Bradley Ludeman. Kenzie Nichols, Safety Patrol, and Student Council. Drew Oliver, Safety Patrol. Michael Patterson, Safety Patrol. Madison Osborne, Safety Patrol. Ava Persajna, Safety Patrol. Grace Racevich, Safety Patrol. Monica Riccona, Safety Patrol. Summer Ross, Safety Patrol, and perfect attendance. Colin Sandusky, Safety Patrol. Megan Springs. Elizabeth Stefanich, Safety Patrol. Ethan Van Steen, Safety Patrol. Brandon Bernarski. Avery Volkanant.
and certainly not least, Mrs. Philly's class. After Mrs. Philly's class, we'll have a very brief period of setting up and getting ready for the concert.
It has been such an honor to be the teacher of such outstanding students in their final year of elementary school. This has been one of my most creative groups of students, and I wish they could act out some of their famous skits to show you all of their excitement. Not only has this been a fun and creative year, it's also been a year full of growth. It's been wonderful to see each of these kids have their aha moments and be prideful of the games they demonstrated across the curriculum. It has also been heartwarming to see the bonds that the kids have formed in their home away from home. They look out for one another, help out when needed, and genuinely want to be a great friend. After 6 fun-filled years in elementary school, it is my distinct pleasure to say that these awesome kiddos are on their way to middle school. And Mr. Schaefer, you're lucky to have them as part of your team now. Go Tigers! Joseph Marito, Safety Patrol and Student Council. Lydia Berlowski, Safety Patrol and Perfect Attendance. Rebecca Brown. Brianna Carrizales, Safety Patrol. Matthew Day, Safety Patrol. Tessa Golden, Safety Patrol. Myra Gonzalez, Safety Patrol. George Hebb, Safety Patrol. Sean Hughes. Mitchell Houston, Safety Patrol. Tyler Kingman, Safety Patrol and Perfect Attendance. Alexa Knappy, Safety Patrol. Coleman Happy, Safety Patrol. Faith McIntyre. Sarah Michael, Safety Patrol. Wyatt Montelinsky, Safety Patrol. Drake Moore, Safety Patrol. Megan Moss, Safety Patrol. Michaela Novick, Safety Patrol and Student Council. Cody Parrott, Safety Patrol. J.D. Reinhardt, Safety Patrol. Emily Brewer, Safety Patrol. Eric Rogers. Summer Blackwood, Safety Patrol. Maxwell Lapa, Safety Patrol and Perfect Attendance. Liliana Berlindi, Safety Patrol. Reagan Wetherholt, Safety Patrol.
All right, let's hear it for our 5th graders. So the students were asked to select a few songs from their time in elementary school. They'll be entertaining us in just a few minutes. So I started looking up, a lot of these students were born in 2004. So I looked up some facts on 2004. They were streaming in, I thought I would share with you some interesting facts from that time period. The Detroit Pistons were crowned NBA champions this year. Donald Trump's "You're fired" from The Apprentice was a hot phrase to say. Facebook was created for college students only. Sadly, an earthquake measuring 9.2 on the Richter scale caused the largest tsunami in history. The #1 movie at that time was Shrek 2. The #1 show at that time was American Idol. The most popular Christmas toys in 2004 were Dora the Explorer and Bratz dolls. Milk was very expensive at that time. It was $3.15 a gallon. And believe it or not, gasoline at that time was $1.85 a gallon. That was the national average. I'd like to bring that back for 2004. So the students are streaming in. I'd like to thank also Mrs. Baskin, who's come here tonight to lead the students through our songs. If you've ever tried to teach anything, and especially music, to have 144 kids looking at you at one time, you know how challenging it is. She does a great job. So I hope you enjoy our 5th grade concert. Didn't they sound great? Let's give them a round of applause. All right, we have a few other thank yous. I'd like to thank Laurel Robbins and the custodial and maintenance staff for the great job they've done getting everything prepared. Also, my secretaries who are amazing, Gail Ballard and Lane Mulberg, do a fantastic job. Let's give them a round of applause. Donations that were made by the Saba and Bataya families for these kids to go to Barrymore's for the Safety Patrol trip. Let's give them a round of applause too. For our food service staff and also some special people in the front row. Let's give Mrs. Baskin a big round of applause for the concert. If I could have the fifth grade teachers stand up and head up towards me up here. Let's give the fifth grade teachers a big round of applause. They've done a great job. We thank you, and most importantly, I want to thank the parents. You guys do a terrific job at home, and it makes our job of teaching here much, much easier. So we thank you for your incredible support. Also, before we let the students go, there's light refreshments that will be served just out your right down the hallway by the art room. And then also, if you could just give us a few minutes to get the kids out before you start making your way. Just another reminder too that the DVD sales are going on in the hallway adjacent to the gym here. Thank you very much.